Hi there, welcome to the Overtron Chatter. I'm here to do my review, my recap for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 15 episode. I ain't sure, but I'll put it in the description. We start the scene off with Bozeman and her daughter. She driving, telling her to slow down. We got Erika at home. She trying to do laundry. Apparently, she don't know how to clean out her laundry vent. Sutton is expecting Tilley to come over, Jennifer, and as usual, white folks just walk in your house. So before she get there, though, Sutton trying to set out hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and she looks at the tray and sees there's no cheese, and she's like, "Nah." Oh, and then she says, "No, she loves cheese," and it's so cute because Sutton go get the cheese, and then she coming back, she runs into Tilley. She finally arrives to the house, so she's happy that she happy that she got that son that has cheese for her. So anyway, Tilly started telling us that she like to drink and that Sutton ain't down with that shit no more. So I believe that's changing their relationship. I think that probably was their thing that they had in common that kept them together. They both like to drink during the day. But Tilly, so Sutton say it's for her own benefit to control. You know, she in a new shit. She got a new last name. She want to try it on. She want to see if there really something left to Sutton Brown. She is finally figuring out, and I don't know why, that in this group of women, she feel like she insecure. She didn't feel like she was pretty enough or dressed well enough. Or, yeah, that's your inside shit. That's something that you project. And you projecting that shit too on Amanda. I ain't that crazy about the Amanda lady either, but you look a little jealous of her. It might be because she's young, and then when she start opening up her mouth, all the shit that she's done at the age that she is, y'all have she I don't know, maybe what she had in her life now when y'all were at those periods in your life, you hadn't surpassed her or had been as successful. So they got a problem with her, and I do too. I don't like Amanda. I don't like whenever I say I did something or that somebody else did something, they say they did it too. Even if they did do it, every time somebody says it, you ain't gotta open your fucking mouth and I did too. I did. Shut the fuck up. Let somebody had something to themselves. Some stuff can stay inside. They ain't gotta know every damn thing. And if they do, they ain't all gotta know it today at this lunch. So Sutton and Tilly are enjoying their little drink, but Sutton let us know she has a glass of wine, a glass of champagne every now and then. She says it's good for her. So Tilly says she just miss her drinking friend. So Sutton is telling Tilly that she planning a trip for everybody to go to Sedona to this vortex. And what the vortex supposed to be? I don't know. Okay, clean. I don't know what the fuck. They're gonna see a hole in the ground. That's all I can. That's what I think of a vortex. So she invited everybody to come because she think it'd be healing. And she want to show the women that she changed. To me, I won't have to take them on a trip. When we entertain with each other, when we around each other, they will see my change. I won't have to spend a whole bunch of money to show these bitches. So she said, I think with the read, she was telling Jennifer, Sutton was telling Jennifer that she thinks that with the read, she feel like there's a connection there. I don't know if she thinks because they had the kids or divorce or whatever, but she can see a thing there where they could be friends. So Tilly said, slow your roll. You can't bust up in there like, I want to be your friend. She's like, I'm not going to do that, Jennifer. Don't mock me. And Jennifer was like, yo, bitch, have a drink. No, she did, but she should. Damn, bitch, will you drink that? Because you was uptight. So she said, don't mock me. She said, I'm not mocking you. I'm just saying, I know what you wanted to be, but she trying to tell you, bitch, you on Dorit was like dogs with one another. You want to come in through the back way. Nah, I want to be your friend. Let me heal you. No. So Tilly said, certainly like a sparkler. They pretty and shit, but you get too close to them, you get sparked. Your ass get, you get a little bit of that char on you. So the Reed is expecting Kyle to come over, so she come to visit. And the kids ain't there because the kids is with her parents. So Kyle said, "Oh, did PJ there?" She said, "No." Did PJ let them go? No, PK just ain't had shit to do with this. I want my kids to go, and that's where they went. Oh, she said PK is off the rails. He's not doing shit. He ain't helping with the kids. He ain't helping with the finance. Do when he wants to see the kids. This motherfucker roll up in here at a minute, at the last minute. My kids have structures. They have schedules. They have extracurricular activities. They have school. He just can't roll his ass up here on Saturday night. Tell me I want to see his kids at 10:30 and shit, and then bring them back at 1 in the morning. Well, she ain't say that, but that's what. Where the fuck would he be coming to see them at 9:30 for? I mean, so late for on a Saturday. So she said, so Kyle was saying something to her. And she said, why the fuck? Pretty much, she said, she said, she's, Dorit is telling Kyle about PK behavior, but Kyle was having a hard time reconciling in her fucking head. And Dorit's like, I don't know why I'm your friend and I'm telling you. And she said, well, I don't know. You don't know that motherfucker like that because you're not married to him. That's the thing. We don't know. You don't know this motherfucker till you know this motherfucker. You know the friend PK. You don't know the husband PK. Like you think you know. So anyway, she said I need him to talk to Mo. Maybe Mo can balance it out because she don't want the shit in the courts. He want the shit in the courts. You know this shit. It seems like all the men in the housewives who get divorced, minus Kyle, I guess, and Mauricio, because I heard they divorced already. And she done bought her a house. And he in Tennessee. She done bought a house in Tennessee, not too far, maybe like an hour and a half outside Nashville. 'Cause that's where her girlfriend be recording and shit at. So during the showtime, she be in her LA house, her Encino house. And then when they ain't filming, she gonna be here scissoring with Morgan. So but that's cool though. I ain't got no problem with it. So that's Kyle business. So anyway, she was like, I tell you shit, but you don't want to hear that shit. It's out of control. I don't want the shit in the papers. He don't give a fuck. He just doing whatever he want. He ain't paying shit. Can you think you can talk to Mo? Yeah. So she's like, yeah, I can get Mo to talk to him. Yeah, the Rick, she gonna get Mo to talk to him so she can get in your business because that's what she wants. Yeah, because you ain't really talking to each other. So she said she had asked Mo to talk to PK. So then here go Kyle with her part. Yeah, Mo said that you won't let him see the kids, and she said, "You believe that shit? You know how having kids is. You believe I won't let that motherfucker see his children? No, he be bullshitting about them." She said, "Listen, I'm not catering to this motherfucker. He the one that moved out. I'm not. He deal with the shit." So I was sitting here saying, "Girl, don't tell Kyle your plans so she can tell Mauricio. And Mauricio tell PK." But he said he won't go to mediation. It's just that she don't want her shit in the streets. Cause I heard that when your shit is in the streets, ain't nobody try to look at my divorce papers, but I heard when your shit in the streets, you'll find all your shit, your the finances and all that stuff is out there. So I was like, look at Kyle, she's still trying to stay in the middle so she can run back and tell all the other ladies. So anyway, we at Rachel's and she picking up her son from summer camp. It's Caius. I like his name. He is so cute. Oh, her sons are cute. So she told me he's a cute, delicious mess. I thought that was cute. So one of her other sons, when she get home, he called and she was like, he got an e-bike and she was like, no, I don't want to hear about that shit. So anyway, I said she got a nice family. House probably nice since that fucking man gone. You know, when the man in your house, it is when it's just you and your kids, and if you married and shit ain't right in the house feel heavy for everybody. But once the whatever that shit in the house, the energy is gone, it just feel different. So I understand how she feeling. So we got Tilley and Sutton on me going over to Kathy's. Everybody going over to Kathy because she having some kind of outside shit. She got her chef named Omar who was cooking, and that food looked good as hell. Except she keep fucking shaking beef pollen on everything. Stop shaking that shit on everything, girl. So anyway, Sutton and Tilly come over and Sutton give her a candle. I like Sutton when she comes to people's house. She usually has a gift. And usually Boaz too. I think, or maybe she don't know more. Bozeman. So when they start talking, the ladies get there. Tilly talked to Kathy. She said, "Yeah, I heard about your party with your naked men or some shit." And Kathy was like, "I would have been embarrassed." Well, bitch, be embarrassed then. All that shit your fucking kids did, especially Paris, that would embarrass you. Drawing a picture of a man dick, girl, please. So Amanda and Kathy, Amanda finally meet Kathy, and she said, so the producer asked Kathy, how does she feel? I mean, asked Amanda, how does it feel to be in a room with women, I guess of this caliber or some shit? And she said, I feel like I belong in any room I walk into. I said, go ahead, bitch. So I was like, that Amanda, she always got something. Because every time somebody say something, somebody say, have you ever seen We Eat Outside? I think Kathy said We Eat Outside. This is my first time eating outside. I only ate outside a couple of times. And I lived here 18 years. And Amanda says, we have two homes. We eat outside at both our houses. And then somebody said something about this lady came out that's Kathy's assistant. And she said something, I don't know. She's my right hand with my left hand. And Amanda says, I have one of those too. So the whole time, every time it's a two shit, right? Sudden looking like, what is up with this bitch? So anyway, they come, I don't know if it's caviar or something, and she gotta have hers vegan or gluten free, Amanda. And so the girls come around, I think with caviar and crackers and some shit, and she come to, and she said, "Is this gluten free or something?" So when they come to Sutton, she said, "I can just eat mine regular." I'm like, damn. So they sitting around the table, and they asked about the ladies. I think Tilly asked how she felt about Dorit. She said, "Oh," she asked the man. She says, "Oh, Amanda. Oh, she was in. Dorit was in such emotional distress when I had lunch with her, and then I was wondering the way that she talks about PK. Was that going to be hindering the divorce?" And so you see her having a conversation with fucking Kyle about Dorit, and even though Dorit talked to Amanda about PK, Kyle shouldn't have nothing to say. You know, I might mess with the boys. Go shut the fuck up, Kyle. Mind your business. So, because Kyle is telling her, yeah, I guess sometimes it does add fuel to the fire. She said, especially calling somebody a full blown alcoholic. And then we see PK say, ain't no such thing as a full blown alcoholic. You either alcoholic or you ain't. And then, we hit Tilly at the table. And she's saying, what's a strong phrase? But if it's true, it's still not nice to say. So Amanda said that she didn't think that she was going to love the house. She was going. That's what she said that pissed Kathy off first. She said, "Oh, Kyle's house is so lovely. I'm falling in love with it or some shit." After I've given it what it needs, the Kathy was like, "Give it what it needs," because apparently what everybody else said, Kyle's house was perfect. So anyway, she said, um, she started to ask about Erika, and she said when we was at Tilly house during the naked men, and she got a drink, she asked for a mocktail, and she said, "What's her name?" Erika screamed out, "Oh, mocktail, boring. You gotta get something with a drink in it." And somehow or another, she started talking about she got two babies. They're cancers, and I think they got. I don't know. Some about them having attitudes, and some way the response was, not attitudes. I think Erica said that they was emotional or something. Well, whatever the fuck it was, some kind of man that said she got her back. She got Erica back, and I was like, I don't think you did, bitch. You think you got her back, but you didn't get her back. So, what's her name? That girl came and she ain't got no. Oh, that girl came. What's her name? Oh, Rachel. Rachel and guy. Oh, first, let's get on the plane. Let's get on this plane. Oh, we ain't packed yet. Okay, hold on. I missed the page. Okay. I could have gotten. Oh, yeah, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. So she said. So Erica said no. Erica said, I'm sorry. I'm drawing the blank. I still am going to blank. Fuck, I'm just gonna start talking. Okay, Amanda said she said something about having two cancers, and the two step kids is cancers, are not her step kids, but her kids. And Erika said that's an emotion, and she said, "Yeah, it's emotional, it's anger or some shit, whatever it was. It's supposed to be a get back to fucking Erika from Amanda, and I didn't get it." And apparently Sutton didn't either because she's like, "You think you got Erica?" So Sutton interrupted and said, "Girl, you think you got Erica back? You fucking crazy. You ain't got her back." So she said, "What do you mean?" She said, "I thought I took something that was negative and turned it positive because I could have easily got offended by what the fuck Erica said, but I just blew that shit off." And Sutton said, "Girl, you ain't got no Erica, girl." And Sutton is very bothered by that. So they come out. So this lady come out, the left hand, right hand, Kathy assistant or whatever. She come out with these big ass gift bags and they full of shit. Somebody said, "Oh, it's full of stuff." And the Amanda girl go in her bag and she pull out a ball cap and put it on her head and she says, "I look great in a ball cap." And Son just looked like, I'm like, "Damn, bitch, you just really is full of positivity about yourself." Ooh. So anyway, I was saying that the jet was nice that they was on, and then it was funny when Erica was home packing her shit. She said, "Don't put that ugly ass coffee filter hat in my bag because they're going to Sedona. Apparently, where Sedona is very hot." So anyway, when they finally get there, whatever, they get in there, and what's her name? Rachel is examining everybody's clothes, right? And she was like, Carl got on turquoise like a motherfucker, and she did like she was an Indian. Amanda was was Louis Vuitton. She had the fucking LV everywhere. Somebody got on the thing. She said Sedona, but likes it. She said it's not Sedona, but she alright. Dorit is late as fuck by a whole hour. She said it was something with her. I know they had to call because I ain't gonna wait no private jet for you for no hour. And she said, and then the gonna say, "That's why you fly private, because she wasn't there on time. That's why, no, bitch, you fly private when you pay for it. Yeah, get your ass to the thing on time." She was late. So that flight time since the dawn was 45 minutes. So when they was at that lunch too, I wanted to say Kathy said that, "Oh, fuck around, Kyle fucked around and asked Amanda, if you have a business, what is that?" And she started explaining her online business and she got on everybody's nerves. So at the end of what she was saying, Kathy's response to her dossier was, "Oh, okay. Wow, that's great. That's nice. That's great." So Kyle said when her sister said that, it means she wasn't listening to your ass. And she said when she said she wasn't listening either. So it was funny on the way up there. Rachel's old to the hotel. They went to a hotel built over 100 years old. It was for minors, I believe. Um, Kathy tell Rachel she ain't got her eye makeup blended in, so she blended in and tell her she appreciated it. So the lady stayed at a hotel called the Little Daisy, and then they all got their own like their own little house, couple of them staying at a time. So Rachel said she's sweating. She ain't got no clothes. Her shit is lost. She thought her clothes. She mailed her shit. I was like, "Girl, y'all wasn't gonna be gone that long. You mailed your clothes, and then I'm glad your clothes missing because all your shit looked the same. Everything she wear to me looked like some shit out of Hogwarts. You know that she with it. Ooh, all her shit looked like some kind of dragon shit from like uh what is that? Sleeping Beauty, the with the long. She dressed like Diana Ross, just draping. This shit just like she ooh, and all kinds of colors. I like her though. I just don't like the shit she wear. So I thought, when they came out for dinner, Lois was pretty. Didn't like looking at her nasty neighbor. Ooh, her neighbor looked. I wouldn't show my stomach. I guess her neighbor looked normal, but I don't know. Maybe just sticking her stuff in the stomach was a turn. Ugh. So anyway, she said she blows, she irritated, she did, she that. Yeah, because you too old to be doing that bullshit. So Sutton to me look real pretty. The rest of them look regular because I ain't even mention them. So they said this beautiful, 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 beautiful table. And at the table, that's what Son started saying, I'm different now. I'm more open. And I'm this and that. It's like, okay, bitch, you cool. Let's cheers and have a drink and shit and toast to this and just be consistent and you'll be fine. So Sutton told him that she want to do better. And she told me she had insecurities, not pretty and not feeling cool. Well, dumb shit. Shit an old ass woman shouldn't care about at that age. So while I said at the table, so many crystals there. Amanda there she go, spent $10,000 at crystals. And then somebody said, "Oh well, you ain't did shit." I think it was Erika, because I had a friend spend $100,000 on crystals, baby. So Tilly said Amanda sounds craps because she's just always talking about, what she got, what she got, what she got. So anyway, old girl, Rachel ain't never getting no clothes. Or did they come? I don't know. I don't even care. So that's when I think they asked Amanda about her business. And Kathy said, "That's great." And Cal said, "It means she wasn't listening." And then that's when Tully asked Erica, "Who that nigga you did in the paper with they call Shreck?" And while she was sitting there, I think Amanda looked his ass up on Reddit. So Dorit said, "What's the plan?" She said, "Oh, we met. We didn't say nothing. I met him. I didn't say nothing because I wasn't sure. And I see him somewhere. And when I re-saw him again, I approached him, and he said, 'You know who I am?' And she said, 'Yeah, you're John the Shrek.' And he was like, 'Yes, I am.' So he made me feel comfortable. And they said in the picture, she was happy. And I said she excited. You can tell she really liked him because when the Reed went and hugged her, she was, when a man like a woman, she be grinning and shit when you say his name, ooh, acting all dumb. So she got that dumbass look on her face. So anyway, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for 22 minutes, and this right here felt like a film to me. Didn't feel like it was like no real shit, but it was okay. Well, listen, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me, and I'm glad you was for 22 minutes and 33 seconds, and I love you for it. Thanks.